Hello guys, welcome back to LeetCode. So in our SQL series of solving LeetCode questions, I'm back with another brand new question, find followers count. Okay, so let's start with the question. Here we have a followers table which has two columns, user ID and follower ID. Okay, user ID is the primary key as well as follower ID is also the primary key, and this table contains the IDs of a user and a follower in a social media application. Okay, where the follower follows that particular user. Now what we have to do is we have to write a solution that will for each user return the number of followers. Okay, so we have to return the count, that how many people are following that particular user. Okay, and the result should be ordered by user ID in an ascending order. Fine, so here is an example. The followers table have two columns, follower ID and user ID. Okay, we have our user IDs with the particular follower IDs. Okay, and as we see the output, we have user ID with the follower count. Then we have another user ID with the follower count, and then we have another user ID with the follower count. As you can see, the user ID 0 has one follower, so the count is 1. User ID 1 has one follower, that is follower ID 0. That's why this user has a follower count 1. But user ID 2 has two followers, 0 and 1. That's why that user has follower count 2. So we have to write a query for same. So without any delay, let's start with the query. We'll keep our example table over here. So what we need first in our output table, we will select user ID. Okay, and next thing we need is followers count. And how we get a followers count? We will get the followers count by count of follower ID. Okay, we will use our count function, inside which we will calculate the count of follower ID. Okay, so here we will write follower ID. Okay, and we will name this column as follower count. Okay, now from where we are selecting all this data? From our followers table. Okay, and the next thing is we need to group the results. Okay, as you can see, the user ID 2 is appearing in two rows, so we don't want that thing to happen in our output table, so we will group it by user ID. Okay, and order by. As said in the question, we need to present this output in an ascending order, so we will write order by user ID. That's it. This is our question. The only thing to do in this question is to calculate the count and return it as a follower count column. That's it, and your question is done. Let's run it and check if it is correct or not. Okay, followers count. Here we need an S over here. Let's run it again. So you need to keep in mind all the words. Yes, it is correct. We got our expected output. So do practice the same question in your LeetCode. Let me know in comment section. Like the video, subscribe LeetCodes. Thank you. Bye bye. Happy coding.